After losing it all in McGregor, Iowa, I decided to move all the way to Teton, Iowa to find out if I can revive our old family farm. Can we make money? Will we lose again? Find out in today's video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, right now what I am doing is I am getting everything spread out so I can go over and look at everything just to make sure that the wing booms are fully prepared and ready to rock and roll. Alright, so we're gonna shut that off. We have the wheels spread out. We have everything rocking and rolling. So what we gotta do today is we have to go through everything here in front of us, get it knocked out, make sure all the boom width is ready to go, because we are going to be doing a lot of spraying. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be doing something different than what we're used to doing, meaning we're going to be spraying anhydrous down. It's going to be a type of sprayable anhydrous that we're putting down. That will be the main thing we're going to be doing with this year. With how many acres we own to our name this year, we're going with nothing but sprayed for most of it. We are going to be using regular pull behind anhydrous, but here's a great question. Where in the world is my tank? There it is. Okay, so we are going to be using pull behind anhydrous, but we're just going to be using it down here on these because we've never touched these before, and I want to break up the soil because I don't know what they're capable of and everything is going to do. You know what? We're switching up tractors this year.
Okay, let's switch it up.
I'm going to pull this stuff right here, and yes, I know there's a lot of stuff going on, ladies and gentlemen. We have a lot of things that still need to be done for this year. I still have to go through the planter. We are 1 month away from starting planting, and we haven't even done anhydrous hardly. I'm gonna have that started up, let it start warming up. So while that's warming up and we get everything rocking and rolling, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go through this one at a time, make sure everything's spraying good, and get this folded back up, put it to the side, then we'll get out there into the field. Alrighty, and so we just finished up the last one of those nozzles. Went ahead and knocked that out as fast as we could. I'm gonna get in here, hit this button in here. That will bring it back up. We just gotta make sure we give it plenty of room. My wife is not gonna be happy, but if I don't make sure we have plenty of room, I could really end up damaging a lot. Just go ahead and take it over here, kind of park it out of the way for right now. We still got a lot of work to do. One thing I have done is went ahead and booked a spray trailer for the semi truck, so that is definitely coming here pretty soon. I don't know exactly when that's coming. Hopefully it'll be here by the end of the day because I'm gonna be using it for most of the year. Now this is warmed up, we'll go ahead and put this in gauge and just pretty much take it over there and get ready to rock and roll. So one thing we gotta do is pull this out first, and of course there's nothing in it. So what we gotta do is we have to take this on down to the refill point. All the local farmers kind of have like a point where we refill those things, but we have to first take this with us, back it up on into here. Yeah, no, it's gonna be a lot of attaching and unattaching things, but it'll be all worth it once we get there. All right, get out here. So all the hoses are properly put in there. There we go. That's there. All right, so we went ahead and connected the supply line to release any pressure that's inside of there. Now, of course, inside my monitor, I have all the gates, everything like that shut off. But for right now, we'll just go ahead and take this out to the field. This is definitely a great use for this new tractor, and it just looks so good behind this tractor. I cannot believe how nice this looks. A John Deere 8RT just rolling down the road. I mean, what better of a world would you want to see this end?
Ain't nothing better than that.
So what we're gonna do is, first off, we're taking this to the big field, not the smaller field. We're gonna drop the gear in the big field first, and then we'll take it from there. Welcome to the field. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull directly forward here. Make sure to get this line here. Get out here. Pull those lines. There we go. Push that bar back in a little bit further. So that's the good part about all this land up here, is it's not too many acres, but it's still a good amount of acres. Alright, and now it won't be half as hard. Now we just got to get over to the next location to go ahead and pick us up some anhydrous, and I'll just use this tractor right here to pick up the anhydrous with, because there ain't no point in really wasting the time to go all the way back to the farm, get a truck, come back. Just ain't worth it. Alrighty, let me get down here, attach these up here. There we go. And now we just gotta sit here and let these fill. Alrighty, so the money will be automatically withdrawn, and we're good to go. Got a full tank, 763 gallons, and now there's no such thing as lighting a lighter. This is highly flammable, very dangerous. And of course, just driving by, this just looks great out here, ladies and gentlemen. The way that feels out here, beginning of summer. This is the very start of production. I know like what we did when we went and did the other stuff was the technical first start, but no, this is the real first start. Well, at least this tractor's good at one thing, and that is maneuverability. Why don't you get that tongue within that little radius right there, and there you go. This is definitely the best thing to do, and holy smokes, is this thing dusty out there. Definitely a good amount of wind, because you can see how it's keeping the dust pretty far off of it. And so what this right here is, this is my monitor, and the monitor is telling me roughly what we're putting on right now. So right now now looks like we're putting on 146 kilograms per hectare is what it's roughly telling me, and we're putting down 82% nitrogen. Just gotta kind of take it slow and easy and knock these out the best we can, because this is definitely gonna be a long day of just sitting here and driving this thing back and forth. And once we get done with this, it gets worse than this. Which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I am wearing a safety gear. You gotta be always wearing your protective mask and suit, especially when dealing with nitrogen like this, because this can get very dangerous very quickly. One very bad wrong move or something stupid will lead you into a world of, as I say, hurt.
Always wear protective gear.
And there we go. Go ahead and put this down here, and now we're starting on this field. Now, the one good part about actually putting anhydrous down into this ground means that this ground is going to soak it up, where the stuff we did last year already has some down. So that means when we spray our sprayable stuff over it, it's not going to be as bad for it. So I'm going to do 3 headlands, ladies and gentlemen, and then I'm just going to sit back and let y'all watch the rest. Alrighty, so we just got that last field done right there, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to get one of the other boys out here to do some anhydrous work for me, and I'm going to put them out in one of the fields. Since we have extra anhydrous, we might as well use it to our best ability. Go ahead and get it knocked out and finished. I'm most likely going, oh, you got to be kidding me. I hate this train. I hate it with a passion. Have you ever just wondered how people feel when they're sitting there waiting on a train and you still don't see the end of it? Oh wait, there's the end. I think I see it 3 miles later. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to let y'all know that's no bit. I just really hate this train that much. I really do, and I wish I wasn't lying, but I really hate this train that much. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put it down here, and there we go. So I'm gonna have one of the boys come out here and do it, and we gotta go get rid of the sprayer. All righty, back over here at the sprayer.
I'm back.
Got to get up on into here. Turned over here. I have the containers already sitting out front of the shed. Let me touch this right here. All right, there we go. Trying to implement my field data. Let's pump it in here. Turn that on. Bump it up by 30. And there we go. So according to the field data, I have to do this field right here. And then I have to do these fields over here, which are a substantial amount. And then we can't forget about that field right there. The smart nozzles on these things is just incredible. Like, look at this. And go all the way over here, and just a smart nose pick it up and instantly turn back on. We even pick up the field next to it, which is incredible. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come over here, knock this out as well. Like, that's one thing I do love about doing this, is it doesn't take as long and it's not as bad to do. We're going to do a lot of double corn this year. I want corn to be somewhat of the main process that we do, but we are going to still do some soybeans as well. I need to pick up this north side here because the map data still shows that it's not been the best. I guess we may have missed it last year when that one guy was helping us out. Another one bites the dust. It's just going to keep getting easier as we go because they're just smaller fields on the other side of that river. But ladies and gentlemen, this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing for the next few hours. We appreciate y'all so very much. For me and the entire team, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time. Peace.